Well, good evening and welcome to the No Fluff Results Only Leadership Zone. This is where I'm talking to you as a leader. If you are the leader, and you are the leader, you know, one of the things that we really struggle with is the fact that we are leaders. And does it matter? Yes, it matters. You are a leader. If you don't lead, you, something or somebody else will. So you've got to begin to take charge of who you are. And in that process of taking charge, you've got to move on. And tonight I want to just share with you briefly, is that as leaders, we've got to move on. As leaders, you're going to face disappointment. You're going to face criticism. If you're not facing criticism, you're not leading. Because leading by definition means you're paving a new way. You are turning the boat upside down. You really become a square peg in a round hole. You cannot lead following others. This is a misnomer, I think is the word, is that a lot of people are trying to be, calling themselves leaders, but yet they're following others and what the models are of others, and they're following the role. And role models are good, don't get me wrong, role models are good. But if you're trying to be them, you're not being authentic. You're inauthentic. You've got to be yourself. One of the most important things about leadership is discovering yourself, discovering who you are, discovering your gifts, discovering your abilities, discovering your strength, your destiny, your mission. You see, because you were born with a mission, you have a destiny. And one of the most incredible things to do is discover who you are. And when you discover who you are, you can begin to lead who you are. And it doesn't always fit to other people's programs, ideas, stereotypes. So lead, turn the thing upside down, find the way, begin to deliver your gift to the world. And if you don't know what the gift is, then that's where you start taking leadership, is discovering your gift. It's you go. Thanks, Stephen. Welcome. So you discover who you are, and you begin to lead who you are. Because as long as you're just following and tagging along, doing what everybody else does, that's why I just have a problem with this like franchise mentality, even when it comes to churches and ministries, is that we've all got to be the same as everybody else. It's just like, where's your leadership? Where is who you are? Hey, Irene, you're welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Hey, Cindy, nice to have you. So, take charge of who you are. Take charge of, if you're leading an enterprise, you learn from others, but be you. Don't be others. One of the things, I, for years, try to be somebody else. I try to be them. I dressed like them, try to do what they did, try to be who they were. And you know what? I died because I wasn't who I am. My greatest liberation has been to discover who God has made me, and to be that when I am who I am supposed to be, and what my gifting, releasing my gifting the way God has inspired me to do it is, it's liberating. It's who I am. Now, let me say, one of the things that will keep you in the background always is, what I wanted to say is that, how did I get off on all of that? Oh, yes. This is how I got off on that, is that we all face disappointments. We all face disillusionments. We're all going to face criticism and personal attack. You're going to have difficult times. Hey, listen, that's leadership. Welcome to the real world. If you're trying to avoid having tough times, then just float. In fact, that doesn't even help. You'll face tough times then too. But in leadership, at least you are in charge of where you are going with the tough time. And so, you've just sometimes got to get over where you've been and forgive and release. You've got to forgive others, and you've got to forgive yourself. Because the measure that you measure to yourself, the judgment that you judge yourself with, is what you judge everybody else with. So, release yourself by forgiving yourself. Be kinder to you, and don't be so hard on yourself, but yet don't be soft on yourself. Is that don't sit and eat popcorn and watch TV every night if you're wanting to fulfill a dream and a destiny. You cannot be sitting around doing nothing and hoping for something to happen. You got to keep working at it, keep finding a way, keep pressing, keep learning, keep pushing, keep desiring, be hungry for more. Keep pressing for the bigger thing in your life. You think you're worth nothing, but you know what? You're valuable. You've got something that the world needs. You've got a gift that you've been invested with that the world needs. Give it to the world. Don't die where you are. Don't follow and just tag along. You know, be a lion that leads the sheep. You know, keep moving. Keep moving. And forgive yourself. Forgive others. Don't allow yourself to get stuck because of what others have said and what others have done and the circumstances around you. Biggest lesson. Sometimes I've had to every day forgive people. When I think about what, you know, when it comes to me, what happened and what people said, and, you know, I just forgive them again. And just say, you know what? I just release them. Because I cannot be held back in the past. I'm not going to allow the past to hijack my future. And you don't either. Keep moving forward. Keep pressing forward. And don't allow the past. Because if whatever happened there, you're going to measure everybody by that. Don't measure others by that. Have grace. You know, it's amazing. Sometimes we can have more grace for ourselves than we can have for others. But sometimes we've got more grace for them than we got for ourselves. We struggle, as leaders, we struggle to get that balance. We need to get the balance of having grace for ourselves and for others. And we need to forgive us and forgive them. And we need to move on and move them on. Because when we're moving, we're actually inspiring our world to come along with us. And, you know, be inspired. And the way you get inspired is by becoming and discovering who you are. Discovering that leadership, discovering that gift that's within you. Discovering that thing, that purpose that you were set on the earth to accomplish. And, you know, is your job, your organization, your business is just the platform for you to get there. So, you know, for me, it's been like an amazing journey. It's been hard. At times, I've had to fight for every inch that I've got. But, you know, I stand here tonight and I just think back on the last 7 years and I think, man, it's been a tough 7 years. I wish I had been thinking 7 years ago like I'm thinking now, but I didn't. So you know what? I got to forgive myself. I've got to release what's happened, and I'm coming into a place where this is who I am. This is what I love doing. This is I'm enjoying. I'm having fun. I'm tired, but I'm pressing. I'm enjoying it. I'm keep learning. I will keep growing, and I'll keep pressing for it. And that's what I want to encourage you tonight: is just get up and keep pressing for that which you are designed. This is your leadership. This is your leadership. So forgive, forget. Well, it's hard to forget, but forgive it. You know, forgive you, forgive them, forgive the situation, forgive what's behind you, and move on. Keep moving on and inspire the world. All right. So I wanted to just encourage you with that tonight. Not so much detailed tips and hints tonight, but just some encouragement and keep you moving forward. All right. So thanks for the likes. Thanks for being with me tonight. And hey, we'll see you on the morrow. Have a good one and be a powerful leader wherever you are. Cheers.